Marshall PC Wabash again, out in my little garden. It's been a while since I've been out here for the tour, but that's my dog kennel. I got a sprinkler right in there that I sprinkle the garden with every 3 or 4 days, and then my buckets, I usually do those every day. So we come to the outside, the unprotected stuff. I was out in my little tomato patch yesterday, putting the sticks up and tying them down, doing a little trim. But they're starting to come along. This right here is the potato row. They've bloomed and now they're in the dying off phase of it. Then we come over here to the green beans. I just picked those today. More potatoes right through here. And more green beans over there. Lots of blooms, but they haven't done much yet. I think those are the Blue Lake beans. Then my 2 little rows are greens. I got lettuce on the right side. The greens I just canned today, so you can see all the tops are chopped off. But with that cut and come again method, if you can see down in here, see if I can get close up. See how I've cut all around it, but that's the center grower. I imagine if it did like it did last time, by 2 more weeks I have another mess of greens to clean up. And the ground cover has really been outstanding. This is the DeWitt ground cloth woven weed fabric, I should say. It has really kept the weeds in check. My squash plant down there, 2 of those. And over here inside the dog kennel is a jalapeno plant. And I don't know if I've been growing weeds or what. I might pull all them buckets out except for the tomatoes. I got 5 tomato plants right here. And then we'll walk around to the other side and go in to the dog kennel, or my garden protection fence. My squash plants looking good. Got squash coming in, so I'm happy about that. Now I saved this corner just for the 2 little watermelons. There was 2 little scrawny things I picked up at the hardware store. But look at how much they have just spread over in this corner. Trying to keep them out of the bucket, so when they start coming over, I just let them crawl further down the road. Now these are my half runners. And what I did last night was I put this white line from one end of the kennel to the other and looped the little runner over top of it. Sweet corn, 2 different varieties, well, 2 sweet corns, but they're from 2 different companies. I just wanted to plant them to see how each of them would do. One's a Burpee, I believe. This row of corn's Burpee, and this is another company, and both of them are doing great. Now we get over here to these half runners. See, there's string beans too, and I put this white string here, and they're starting to place themselves up and over. I gave them a little help yesterday, like this guy. Now he's leaning on the string, so hopefully that'll help hold things up. There's my, I believe these may be Jetstar tomatoes with my trellis system that we used when I was working in corrections. Got a piece of EMT pipe up here, little tie wire hanger with the string here, and that runs down, and I got tomato clips here. So it'll hold them straight up and keep them from falling down when the storms come. And I put tomato cages around these other ones, except for this guy. He was close enough to a pole to string him up. Tomato cages around the rest of them. Some watermelon plants gone wild right there. And here's some cauliflower plants that I bought. They was a little wasted when I got them, so they ain't doing a whole lot. But this one may be getting a little head down in there. Not sure. We'll see. But this one seems to be doing pretty good, so I'm going to let that one sit a little while. But I walk up here to the corner. Now all this is caged in by my old dog lot, so I don't have a problem with deer or rabbits for the most part getting in here. Because as you can see, I'm surrounded by woods back there, and I've got trail camera sitting over there next to that apple tree. And deer come out here pretty regular at nighttime. But I don't worry about no deers in my garden. My dog, all things Roxy right there, she's a house dog now. She used to live in this kennel with her kennel mate, but he passed and now she comes in the house. So why let the kennel go to waste? It surrounds my garden, and I don't have no problem with deer, and all my crops are looking good. But as you can see, I burn holes in this to wet ground cover, because when you seal it with burn it with a torch, it seals it at the same time. Then I dropped seeds in each hole. I think I put 2 or 3 corns in each one of them holes, and then picked the biggest stalk when it came up. So that's what we got going on. And the half runners, you don't see weeds at all in here, and everything is just doing fantastic. It lets the water go through, but it definitely keeps the weeds out. The only place I even get a little bit of weeds is over by the greens, because I just had to burn a slit down through the middle of that and plant the seed. But it's easy enough to weed. I've weeded them out today when I cut them. But I'm going back inside, because the first batch of canning, the greens that I picked, is done. I'm going to throw in some string beans and can them. So we are out for now.